Okay, welcome to Dublin Academy again. Now, as you know, this is a Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths and it's Series 1 and it's Episode 8. Now, we're still continuing on with a few of the questions. This is paper 2002, paper 1, as we're doing, question 2A and 3A. Now, so they are in parts 2 and 3. Solve for x. Okay, this is not included. Solve for x, so you solve that equation, multiply across by the LCM. 3A, it says solve for x and y. Now this is, I'm going to show you this continuing after this. I'm going to show you how to do this question. Okay, I'm just slightly going to say, now when you see something here as a linear equation and you've got x squared and x squared, this is actually a point of intersection between a line and a circle. Now we don't know whether it's got one point of intersection or it's got 2 points of intersection, or it's got no point of intersection. You won't have any solutions if it doesn't have any points of intersection. But if you have two solutions, you know that the line cuts the circle in the x and y axis. Okay, somewhere on these points you will find this, the connection they make. Okay, so tangent is something that runs along it. Okay, and a secant cuts it in two. Okay, so tangent has one point of intersection. Now this is 2011. This we're back to inequalities. Solution sets, linear inequalities. So we've got paper 1, question 2b. Okay, so if it's kind of difficult to read, find A, the solution set 3x minus 5 is less than 7. X is an element of z. Z is an integer. Okay, so that's whole numbers plus or minus. And it says find B, the solution set of this minus 2 minus 3x over 4 is less than or equal to 1. And you got a minus here. When we get multiply, we remember you change the direction of the sign. Okay, so an x is an element of z, which is an integer, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do 2011, and it says list where A in intersection B means the common elements in A and in B. Okay, so you list them as a set. You would say it's equal to, and then you would do the set. Don't forget your separations. Now I'm going to do this question. This question here is solve for x and y, and they've given you two equations here, A and B. This is 2011 paper 1. Right, this one seems okay. Okay, so I'm going to look at A and I'm going to rewrite A. I'm going to bring everything over to the left hand side. So I'm going to create 2x. I'm going to make it equal to the number minus 3y is equal to 13. Okay. Now you understand that what I did with A. And then B, I'm going to multiply across everything by the LCM, which in this case is 10. So it's going to be 10 times x over 2 is equal to 10 times 2 minus y over 5. Right, so 2 goes into 10 5 times, 5 goes into 10 2 times. And I multiply these out. And B is equal to 5x is equal to 2 times 2 is 4 minus 2y. So I bring them together. I'm going to bring it like it equals a number. So I'm going to bring over the minus 2y and it becomes 5x. B is 5x plus 2y is equal to 4. Okay? So I've got two equations here now and I can rewrite them here because I'm going to need a space. So I've got the first one, A is 2x minus 3y is equal to 13, and the next one is, this is out of your view, I'm just writing it up, 5x plus 2y is equal to 4. Now, what do I do now? So I've got these two equations. A is 2x minus 3y is equal to 13, and B is 5x plus 2y is equal to 4. Now, I have to do something to these so that when they add, they will leave only one term. Okay, now I see a plus and a minus here. If I multiply along A by 2, I get minus 6. If I multiply B by 3 plus 3, I get plus 6y. So we'll do it and I'll show you why. This is all done trial and error. You just do it through practice as usual. 2 2s are 4. 4x minus 6y is equal to 26. 3 5s is 15x plus 6y, 3 2s is 6 is equal to 3 4s are 12. Add them and I got 19x and they cancel is equal to that's 38 8. Okay, 19, 9 and 9 is 18, so 19x is equal to 38 divided by 19, which is equal to 2. So now I have solved, I've got one answer, x is equal to 2. Through this elimination of adding equations, linear equations, it can be done by multiplying each term by the same number and subtracting them, or adding them in each case. It doesn't matter which way you put it, you're adding or subtracting. They all call it adding. So anyway, so I've got these values for x, which is equal to 2. So what do? Well, I can put 2 in, I can put it back into any of the equations. Okay, I can put it into A or B. Okay, so x is equal to 2. That's the start. So there's 2x minus 3y is equal to 13. I'm going to start with A again. I can put it into any equation. Okay, so I've got 2 times 2 minus 3y is equal to 13. Minus 3y is equal to 13 minus 4. 2 2s are 4. Bring it across, minus 4. Minus 3y is equal to 4, 9. Y is equal to 9 divided by minus 3. Bring it up, becomes minus 9 divided by 3, which is minus 3. Okay, so the solution set for this is x is equal to 2 or y is equal to minus 3. Not or, is minus 3. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that in the x and y axis, you've got two lines that cross each other at this point at 2. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3 at that point. So there's 3 and there's 2 and there's A and B. And that's what it means. And that's the x-axis. And this is the 0, 0. So this is about lines. Okay, so we're leading on to the next season or this next series, which will be linear equations in two-dimensional on the graph paper, as well as a circle. Okay, but for the moment is linear equations. So the next question is an example, is 2008, and this time it is a line and a circle, as I've explained. X minus y is equal to 1, and number 2 is x squared. Well, I'm going to call them A and B. You can call them what you want. X squared plus y squared. Now this is, as I said before, is a circle with r squared is equal to 25. R is equal to root 25, and it's plus or minus 5 is the answer to that, but you can't have a negative length. Okay, so it's plus 5. So the radius is 5. I'm just letting you know, so you don't really need to know this. So this is a circle here with 0, 0 as a centre, and somewhere along that this line cuts it. Now I don't know whether it's a secant or tangent, or whether it's a secant. Okay, so but this is the circle here, B. That's the circle B, and either one of those is the lines A. And what I have to do is I have to find the points of intersections of those lines. Okay, so what I'm going to do with is A, I'm going to manipulate A, and I'm going to make it 1 plus y. Okay, so what did I do? I made x the subject of the formula. Why did I do this? Because it's simpler. The first one is a linear equation. This is too difficult. It will become complicated. And I substitute this in wherever I see x in the second equation. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm substituting what I've manipulated A into, x is equal to 1 plus y, and I'm going to substitute it into B. So every time I see an x, I'm going to put in 1 plus y to be squared. Right, so y squared, I don't have y because I don't know what y is yet. So I'm making this equation all equal to y. So it'll come out as everything will be relative to y. So there's only one unknown term. So I square this out. So it's square root of 1 is 1. I must multiply this out. So it's like 1 by 1 plus y by plus y by 1 plus y. Now you can change that around as y plus 1. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so square that plus twice the product, which is 2y plus y squared. That's my quick way of doing it. Okay, this squared plus twice the product plus y squared. So twice the product is 2 times 1y, which is 2y. And I get this equation 1 plus 2y plus y squared. So I've got, I add my like signs. So I've got 2y squared plus 2y minus 25 plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, Now, and then I continue on along, and let's rub this out. And I've got 2y squared plus 2y minus 25 plus 1 is minus 23. Now, that's way off. That looks like it's way off. I want to see is there anything gone wrong here. It doesn't seem to be 1 by 1 plus y by 1 plus y. 1 squared is 1 plus y plus y plus y squared. 2y, 1 plus 2y plus y squared. 1 plus 2y plus y squared plus y squared. Okay, so you got 2y squared plus 2y minus 25 plus 1 is equal to 0. Right, so this doesn't look as though it's going to work out. You'll have to use the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to minus 23. Now I'm going to look at this later, but I will get back to you if there is a problem on this one, and we'll check it later. I don't think there's a problem somewhere. Maybe there might be a digit dropped. Thank you anyway. Take care.